Sa British Columbia kamakailan, pinarangalan ang 25 young adults na nagsisilbing magandang ehemplo para sa komunidad. Napabilang sa Surrey Board of Trade 2025 Top 25 Under 25 Awards ang Pinoy Canadian Lead Registered Hearing Instrument Practitioner na si Sebastian Santos-Greaves. Sa one-on-one interview sa OMNI Filipino, ikinuwento niya kung paano nagumpisa sa karera at ang karanasan bilang pinakabatang espesyalista dito sa Canada.
I couldn't have done it myself. I think with the hands that have been able to help me out, I owe it all to them as well.
Being the youngest practitioner, your mom must be very proud. Can you tell us what inspired you to pursue audiology?
Oh yes, yeah. Well, I hope my mom's proud. My journey through audiology all started with my mom. My mom lost her hearing when at a very young age and became a hearing aid user in her early 20s. And so throughout my whole life, I've just seen her use hearing aids and tackle the challenges with being a hearing aid user, and it just inspired me to want to help others in her position. Once you get to the age of around 50, things like sensory presbycusis, which is an age-related hearing loss, start to become more relevant. And so it's a really good idea to get your first hearing test done.
Can you tell us more about tinnitus? How
Yeah.
do we live with that condition?
Yeah, tinnitus is the perception of ringing, buzzing, or hissing in the ear when no external sound is present. It is surprisingly common. A lot of people encounter it. And it's really important to understand that tinnitus is not a condition on its own, but it's a symptom of something else. And that's normally hearing loss. So once you start to encounter tinnitus, it's really important to get your hearing tested to see where your hearing is, to see if that's what's causing the tinnitus.
But sometimes, like after swimming or during flying, people experience that kind of ringing, right? What's the stage, or how long should it persist for them to be concerned enough and have a hearing aid
Yeah,
or a hearing test done?
if you encounter something like a flight or some form of trauma that might be creating the tinnitus should only be temporary. It should go away normally after a couple hours to maybe a couple days at most. But if the tinnitus has been present for longer than a week, that's definitely a red flag, and you should definitely get it looked at urgently.
But before a hearing aid test, are there some stuff that they have to be prepared for? How do they clean their ears before a hearing test?
Yeah, well, when you're coming in for a hearing test, it's important you write down what your concerns are and for how long you face them. If it's in both ears, just one. It's important to also come to your appointment with clear ears. So making sure that maybe your family doctor has taken a look at your ears beforehand, making sure they're really clear. Just because if we're going to do a hearing test with plugged up ears, the test won't be too accurate.
For adults with hearing aids, what if they accidentally drop their hearing aid, or they wet it while they forget about it while they're swimming or at the beach?
Oh yeah, I've heard it all. So many different things have happened before. I've had patients with their dogs eat their hearing aid. I've had patients accidentally eat their own hearing aid themselves, believe it or not. Usually if things like that happen, you have to pray you have warranty on your hearing aid, because if you have warranty, you can come see me and I will fix the hearing aid for you.